Regular season finale comes up on Saturday with Georgia Tech and Georgia in Athens at Sanford Stadium. Jamal Golden has walked into the Georgia Tech record book this year in a couple different ways. One, he's returned 2 kicks for a touchdown, which puts him in a fairly select group of Yellow Jackets in the 120-year history of football here, Jamal. But also, you helped extend a streak last week against Duke with the interception. Tech's now intercepted a pass in 10 straight ball games. Take me through, I don't know where we want to start. You want to start with kickoffs and interceptions, because the interception, that was your first.
It's my second.
Your second. Mm-hmm. But you're extending the streaks, you're doing things like that, and then this whole kickoff thing. What's area are you proudest of, I guess? I'm
really proud of both of them, because they both help my team.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I can do anything to help the team get a W, that's better than getting personal stats any day.
Yeah. What have you learned about this team in the last month?
That we can handle adversity. Like the way we started the season, nobody gave us a chance, to be playing in the ACC championship, and we fought through it, and look where we're at now. We're about to go next week and play Florida State, try to get a ring.
If there's a turning point, where is it? Where did things go from not being great to on the upward tick? Because I've heard various answers. The week before Maryland, losing to BYU, leading up to Maryland. Things changed after the Maryland win when you won in Chapel Hill. What's your version?
Yeah, I have to say it was around that time too, because we kind of grasped, we kind of got to win the rest of our games to have a shot at accomplishing the goals we want to accomplish. So I have to say around the Maryland week is when we really, stepped our game up and, just got ready to play and try to get in a position to play for the ACC.
Did you guys go to Maryland with more energy and more intensity than maybe some other games?
I feel like that's, we had more energy in that game than we did in the Virginia Tech game, because, at that time in the season, it was, you lose that game, there's no shot. Like, you're just playing the rest of the season for pride, really. So, yeah, the Maryland game was a pretty exciting game for us, and we played with a lot of energy.
You've been a part of a lot of teams, here, high school, other places. You've been a part of a lot of successful teams. What do you learn from going through something like this?
That you're never too good. You're never too good. Somebody's always better than you, so you're always working. You're always, somebody's always trying to work as hard as you. You take a day off, another team's getting an advantage on you. So you got to work hard every single day to the fullest.
What's going on with these kickoff returns? How do you run a kickback?
Well, first, you're just catching the ball. You got to catch the ball first.
And they're kicking it all over the place now, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, in the corners, in the middle, deep in the end zone. The key is, the blocks really is more them than it is me. So my teammates really are the ones that's running it back for me. I'm just, they just have to do the dirty work, and I just got to find the crease and hit it.
Because, let's be honest, you're fast, but you're not the fastest guy.
I'm not. I've never been the fastest.
Are you like top 5 fastest?
On the team?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Top 10?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe?
I put myself up there in the top 10.
But you're not in the top 5?
No.
So how are you able to run a 100-yard kickback?
Just blocks and vision. The blocks set up, and I just try to use my vision, and I unfortunately have enough speed to take it to the end zone, I guess. So.
Rick Strom was a quarterback here, does the games with me on the radio. He said about the Boston College game that you've got the look. Do you know what the look is? He says you got the look to take it back. You got the look to be successful in the return game. In your mind, what's the look?
I just think my vision when I have the ball is my best. That's my best thing is my vision, because I'm not the fastest guy at all. I'm really not. But I kind of feel like my lateral quickness is better than my straight ahead speed.
Yeah.
I just try to use that to the best of my ability.
Jamal, I want to ask you about Tevin. You've known him probably as long as anybody, at least associated with this program. You got to be proud of him, huh?
Very.
Yeah?
Very proud.
I mean, it's hard to go through a senior year where you kind of know it's coming to an end. There's another guy who's competing for the job. He gets to play the bulk of it. And there's that, co-quarterback job, essentially. But you've seen him grow a lot here. I mean, you saw him in high school. Now you've seen him on the collegiate level. I mean, Give me some perspective on that if you can.
Tevin's one of those guys, he's not very, loud speaking. He doesn't really speak much. Tevin leads by example, and I have to go back to high school. His senior year when he graduated, I was actually playing defense, and he came up to me after a basketball game of his senior year and was like, hey, people are going to tell you can't play quarterback. They're going to tell you can't do it, you can't throw, you can't do this, you can't do that. He was like, just go and make your mind up you're going to do it. And it was just me and him alone. There wasn't anybody around. We were just talking. So Tevin's one of those guys I really look up to, and he's been a big inspiration on me playing football.
Interesting. Tech and Georgia Saturday. You grew up with Alabama Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Can you put it in some I know Alabama Auburn may be at another level on all college football rivalries, but where's Tech Georgia fit after being a part of it a couple of years?
It's up there pretty good after seeing, playing my first one last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty nice environment. I've never played at UGA Stadium, but I've heard it's a pretty loud place once you start playing. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, and I know the game's going to be exciting. We're playing for the ACC, they're playing for the SEC, they're number 3, and it's just old-fashioned hate rivalry game. So it's going to be a pretty exciting game.
You know how you quiet big crowds on the road, right?
Shut them up quick.
Run kicks back.
Yeah, that too.
That's Jamal Golden. Georgia Tech and Georgia is Saturday at noon.